Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And as you guys know, the world changes so fast nowadays. So I want to ask you guys one question. Is education still worth it? Alright, see that school up there? University of British Columbia. I was actually kicked out of the school my first year in college. This is the first college I've ever been to. And ironically enough, I'm back at that college trying to get my degree. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not. I'm here actually teaching people how to make money on Amazon. I do these Amazon live trainings, the 2-day class. And basically, it's inside UBC and it's a 2-day event with me. So today what I want to do is bring you guys behind the scenes of one of the events that I'm doing this weekend. 2-day Amazon FBA Masterclass. Let's go. Everybody in this room is capable. Like, I guarantee you that if you're sitting here, every single one of you is capable. Thank you guys. Alright guys, so that is pretty much, we just wrapped up our day. Today's day one of the FBA Masterclass live in Vancouver. And as you see, it's another sold out class. And really just goes to show me how many people want to, well, I wouldn't use the word escape, although that probably applies for some people, but really want a change or maybe even curiosity. A lot of people, maybe they like what they do right now, but they want a more challenge. They see this future of e-commerce growing and they simply want to be a part of it. So it's very encouraging for me to keep doing these because I'm from Vancouver and I feel like in order for you to change the world, you need to start changing yourself first, then changing the people around you, then change the local people, and then maybe the country and the world. Not saying that I'm ever gonna have a huge impact or anything like that, but hey, maybe, who knows, right? The topic of this video I want to discuss was more about the value of education, and maybe this really applies for people that are a little bit younger. Maybe they're going through high school, they're going through college. So taken from someone with a lot of experience from jumping around to schools, maybe some of you guys don't know, but I actually got kicked out of 3 universities. There were UBC, Langara, and Kwantlen in that order. Not too sure how many people actually got kicked out of 3 colleges. That's quite the maybe an impressive task that I managed to pull off. But the 4th university I went to was BCIT. So with BCIT, it was a really hands-on school. So the stuff that we learned in school was very, very applicable to real life. Even though some courses we took were not really that applicable, like statistics, never used that once ever in my life. But having said that, I want to discuss the value of education real quick. So education, what do I think about it? We'll put it this way. Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you, I forgot the quote. It will make you a lot of money. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. But I read that quote somewhere and it made a lot of sense. Obviously, school is good for you, okay? School will teach you, the basics. School will teach you discipline. School will teach you how to meet deadlines. School will teach you how to work with, other classmates. School will teach you doing the stuff that you don't really want to do, so you just have to get it done. School will teach you all of that stuff. But in terms of education to the real world, I think it's completely useless. I think that if you want to become a mechanical engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, any of these things, yes, school is super, super, super important. Architect, you need to go to school for that. But I truly believe that majority of us who don't want to be any of those professions, we take the political science and the arts 101 and the econ 101 and the psychology 101 major because we have no idea what the hell we want to do with our lives. It's quite useless. But at the same time, there's so much pressure that is being put on us by society that tells us that, hey, if you don't go to school, you are a failure. If you don't go to school, then you are X, whatever it might be. And I feel like the reason why so many people go to school is because they don't want to be judged by society. They go to school because that's the right way of doing things. They go to school so that it becomes the norm. Hey, What do you mean you're criticizing me? I'm in UBC. Yeah, I hate what I'm taking and it's probably gonna be a waste of time, but at least I'm not gonna get criticized openly by my parents, by my friends, by the society, or any of these things. It's really interesting because the other day someone actually called me, say they want to cancel on this class, and I said, okay, well, let's hop on a call. And it turns out they were a second-year college student. And I said, well, you know, monetarily speaking, the class that you're about to take is actually about the same as the class that you take at UBC. So this Amazon FBA course you're about to take over a weekend that could potentially change your life is the same cost when it comes to dollar amount as Psychology 101. Do you want to become a psychologist? No. Okay, so why are you taking it? I'm not sure. The answer is society. Society tells us all these different things, and if we don't go to school, we're an idiot. That's pretty much it, right? So I believe that education really begins when you are out of school. I believe education starts when you are on your own, when you have enough discipline to be curious. One of my good friends, Tony, who runs Vessi, multi-million-dollar company right out of the gate, he has this absolute obsession to ask why. You know, like when we're a kid, like we're 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, we always ask why to our parents. Where did that curiosity go? Like, how come we don't ask whys anymore? So Tony, the thing I respect of him a lot is the fact that he even though he runs a successful startup, way more successful than mine or anybody else that I know in such a short period of time, his number one personality trait that really stand out is the fact that he's so curious. So I believe that education, even with this Amazon FBA class, you know, at least it's that curiosity that's driving you. And I believe that if you're curious enough for all these different things, that's how you will find your passion. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I need to find my passion. I need to find my passion. You are not gonna find your passion if you're sitting at home watching Netflix. You are not gonna find your passion if you're super close-minded. You will only find your passion if you're open-minded enough and curious enough to actually go out and try different things. Because only then you will know if you like certain things and you hate certain things. You know, I went through 4 universities. Looking back, do I regret it? Absolutely no. Because if I didn't go through that, I would not be where I am today. I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe nothing makes sense at the moment in time, but thank God I got kicked out of UBC. Thank God I dropped out of Langara. Thank God I got kicked out of Kwanglan. Thank God that I went to BCIT. Everything makes so much sense now. So for those people that are in college, that are in university, that maybe don't know what they want to do afterwards, start now. Don't wait until you graduated and then start applying for jobs and start essentially just start developing that curiosity now. Start reaching out to people, network with people, go to events, do your school homework, yeah, all that type of stuff, that's awesome. Start a little side business, start something, start just taking action, because once you finish school, you already have something going, and then you can write that momentum, and then maybe that thing will turn into something great. And guess what? Even if it doesn't, you pick up your bags and you do it again. And if that fails, you do it again.
That echoes a lot of what Tom is saying. There isn't a magic pill. Most of it is consistency. And consistently do the things that need to be done, like when you feel good, when you feel okay, and when you feel shitty.
Failure is a good thing, man. I think a lot of people are scared of failing. And failing is the best thing ever, because that means you're actually trying something new. Big hope that you guys will take action. And that's the hardest part, is once you walk in the door, it's like doing the work. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of this video. If that's you, I want you to comment down below the end so that I know who's watching these videos till the very end. And for those who did enjoy it, all I ask for a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you are interested in more FBA content, entrepreneurial content, vlog content about how I live my life as an entrepreneur. So thank you all very much again, and I'll see you guys in the very, very next video.